You're hanging out in the Nice, when a youngish man, maybe 22, 23 years old, he's got a thin pencil mustache on, boots that come up to his knees, tight pants, walks in with a servant beside him and a man-at-arms.
Are we able to regard the captain guy or the captain's son walking in, to kind of like size him up?
Sure. Give me. Let's do another set of insight checks.
Flock doesn't know shit, dude.
He is like everything that you hate. There's no reading you can get on him because he's dressed like a rich, snotty boy, and it blinds you to any other details.
What do you think, Captain?
We could take him, but are we not worried about just one noble? We worried about the whole flock. As a pirate, when I rather talk than fight most times, so maybe we get him drunk, we get him talking.
Guys, what are you whispering about?
Midori, we're talking for a moment. Give us a second.
Hey, don't be mean to Stacy. That was Chad's betrothed or whatever he wanted.
Trust me, Captain. I'm not being mean yet.
I wouldn't call myself betrothed. I mean, we were friends.
Can I try and
close friends?
Can I try and persuade Locke into?
No, you can't roll to persuade
talking?
me.
No, it's an RP thing. You gotta just. Yeah.
Persuade him yourself.
Persuade me.
I want to be included in the.
I think I've done as much as I can. I said, like, I'm not worried about the one captain. I'm worried about the whole fucking entourage of people if we rough this one guy up. Like,
We're
we
not
can't
gonna
just
wrap
hide a
him up.
body.
He's not gonna get away from us. Listen to me. I'm not gonna sit here and provide wine for these disgusting savages that are getting rich off the backs.
With my insight check, did I see if he's, like, really strong?
He's got kind of like a bulky jacket on. He could have big, strong arms under there, or kind of like scrawny arms. You can see those tight pants, though, reveal thighs that do not represent someone who uses them frequently.
If you really want to take him, we can. I'm always ready for a brawl, brother.
Locke, are you sure you should? I thought you were a force for good.
I know we be talking here.
Guys, can we just talk to him?
Listen,
Can we talk
pirate,
to him?
you may think you're witty, but in reality, your jokes are pretty shitty.
In walks this haughty, noble guy with his retinue and his entourage and his polished everything and his thin pencil mustache and his nose up in the air where he's looking down at and eventually he settles on you all and takes his sweet time walking over to you. Hello, I am Lord Tavington. I hear you
Junior.
wanted to speak to me.
Wait, Lord Tavington Jr., right?
Lord Tavington, it is such an honor to meet you.
No insult, I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm talking to.
Please excuse our friend over here. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm here because I believe there was an officer who wished to join the cavalry. I am sorry, young ruffian. I do not deal with riff-raff nor street trash. Go away.
I don't need you to speak for me, Captain Barbo. Thank you. I have come in search of great honor. I had a friend that joined your cavalry. I believe his name was, I believe he was of the Blackmare Estate. Do you know where he might be stationed, or what his status currently is?
I don't know where he is particularly, but my agent assures me that if you join up with us, you will ride with him.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, we will be here in the tavern in the meantime, enjoying this small city.
Pray tell, what is your family name?
Yeah, let me, I'm trying to remember.
You are actually a noble. You do have a family's last name.
Do
you
I?
don't have to lie.
What is my, I don't know, what is it?
Benelli! Locke Benelli!
I am from the, I'm from the family Benelli from the Northeast lands.
I, the Benelli estate.
Benelli! They're, an Eridonian family. Of course. Please, why don't you all come and stay with us at the Tavington estate? Your servants can stay with, the servants outside. And, we shall drink and celebrate until I hear back from my father.
We appreciate the offer, but sometimes dining with the savages sets us in a good mood for fighting, so we'll stay here for tonight.
Splendid. I think I shall join you. And he pulls up a seat and sits down at your table.
Does he? Where does he sit? Does he sit
sits
between me and Chad, or me and Locke? So
Yeah,
he pushes
yeah.
me over. He pushes me a little bit aside.
He just brings a chair over and kind of scoots in, sits with his back slightly to you.
Nah. Captain Barbo would not let that happen. I'm gonna, you know what? As he scoots beside me, I'm gonna slide of hand and try and take a little coin purse from him.
Oh my god.
Give me a sleight of hand check, buddy. It's surprisingly good.
What the
He scoots in, and I just fucking yoink it, and I'm like, yeah, sit next to that. I'm used to it.
Captain Barbo excuses himself. They easily make room next to Locke now. And Lord Tavington says to Locke, "Tell me, when was the last time you've slain a savage? It's been far too long for me."
You know, it's been too long for me as well. Actually, just thinking about how long it's been upsets me. I need to step outside for air for a moment. If you'll excuse me, please.
Locke heads out, and Lord Tavington looks to Midori and to Gerald, then immediately looks back to Midori and says, "My lady, a cleric of Martha is a wonderful thing to have. Would you dine with me tonight? The two of us."
Just us? I'd really much rather have our friends with us. Gerald, you know Gerald? Have you met?
I wave my bagpipes.
I motion
The pleasure can wait. I was hoping that I could pick your mind on what the goddess Martha has to offer. I feel a private study session would be the best way to do this.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but I don't feel comfortable if my friends aren't going to be there. If you truly valued me, you'd
I believe I extended my invitation but a moment ago and was thoroughly rejected. My heart is breaking, and only one thing can fix it. You.
Oh, I'm
Afraid
sure
you just got owned. Why don't you listen to
Gerald.
Missouri now that you've been friend zoned?
Gerald,
I'm
stop
gonna
talking.
come
Gerald,
down and
stop talking.
I'm
Stop
gonna.
talking.
He gets up.
Stop.
Well, I shall
Uh-oh.
leave then. Good day. And stomps out, pissed.
Wait, as he stomps out, because I'm kind of like leaning against the outside of the thing, is it possible to go for a trip to trip him on his way out?
Yeah, you can.
What do I
Give
roll
me
for
a
that?
sleight of hand to do it without anybody noticing. Give him a dex check. No, catches himself and keeps walking like nothing ever happened. Doesn't even look back to see what he tripped over because that would be admitting he tripped.
Okay, one insults him, one trips him, and one steals from him, and one rejects him on his date. He fucking hates us.